Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing once again CK2 Plus as a Baron to Emperor campaign. And should you have missed it and did not catch it, these flags that I was constantly wondering about, yeah, they identify the fact that there is a trade post built there. Or so I was said, but if that is true, why does this have a flag and not this trade post? Or is that just this trade post that is a little off-center? I'm just gonna go with that, probably. I doubt that my watcher was in the wrong, because it's the most logical option, actually. And, well, it is certainly true for the trade routes. By the way, I think we can make a trade route in Plowin. Yes, we're building one, so let's see if a flag comes up there. For the rest of it, well, we are currently very much in line for the throne, because we have 6 votes. But that is not enough. We want more. So it is once time to be a proper German and drink some beer with some folks. And let's invite this time the house von Babenberger. The house that normally is more famous than actually the house Babenberger. This is the only reason why you see them in the scoreboard at all, or so the game claims. But we are going to make that a little different. He already is on my side, I know, but I am still going to invite him nonetheless. He will vote for himself, for sure. Let's do it. He doesn't like his liege at all, even so. That will be good. And yes, I just started up the game again after a few days, so it's been a while. Oh, the Grand Duchy of Bavaria. Alrighty then, that is unexpected. Yes. And where does the Grand Duchy of Bavaria? You have more than enough. I actually thought we already seen this once. No, that's probably Luxembourg. Or that's, I think a test play. Ah, then that was probably... darn it! Darn it! Oh, darn it! Everybody has declined. That is not what I wanted. Invite this man for carousing. He's probably not gonna accept, seeing he doesn't like me too much, but... I want to drink some beer. Invite you to carousing. I need some people to come to my party. I've already lost 12 prestige. Please, I need some more. He's still not coronated our current emperor. Interestingly enough. Ah, declined again. And declined again, but I also noticed that we also have some children we must educate. My blind nephew. Yeah. Jürgen Babenberger. My cousin. Died in battle. And this boy, he's going to continue the line there, so... I guess we either want to educate him ourselves, and we can, so let's do that. Or otherwise, we should have educated by somebody who was content. Educate child. Let's give that to somebody. Oh, he is content. You know what? Let's do that. I can't do that for some reason, so it seems. Oh no, that's just selection. I'm an idiot. But then again, yeah. We'll do it. You don't have any children of your own to do right now, right? No, you don't. And by the way, holy heck, nobody is accepting my invitation. And by the way, if you're wondering, I did not give this land to a family member. No, I gave it to somebody else. And whoa, this is the man that I gave it to. Look at him. Whoa, yes, indeed, he is going to be the steward as soon as he gets the ambition for it. This is a heck of a man, and I've given him this lands because, well, he hasn't got any son yet, and all the lands will go now between those 2 sons, so I'm not very keen on giving some very weird inheritance issues. Getting some weird inheritance issues. So, hence, we have not done so. Didn't we invite a 4th person? Oh, if that is true, you haven't come around, well, perhaps... He is a commander. He can't really get caroused, and I think he just has, I noticed in recent carousing. Yeah, he is carousing at the moment. And this man then? We're losing tons of prestige by just trying to invite people, which is not very handy if our ambition is to become exalted among men. That means we need more prestige, not less prestige. Come on! Oh. Can't invite him to carousing. Too young. Alright then. Wait a second, von Zaringen? I thought, oh, she was Spermislit and she married a von Zaringen. Right. Ah, not the Duke. Not the Duke of Verona. Okay. But family to the Duke of Verona. And voila, there is our trade post. So let's see now if it actually has aided at all. Yes, we have 3 flags. So apparently this flag is just, for Turingen, is a little bit, strangely enough, in Weimar. Alright. Thank you. One person at least accepts. One person. We'll carouse this with this one person. Who are you? You're Wind and Catholic. Yes, we'll be merciful. I don't see any reason why not to be. Interesting. Ransom all prisoners. Ransom all foreign prisoners. Ransom all prisoners. They say they won't pay for them, but perhaps this way he does it. He is asking to become steward, and you're my new steward. You already hated me anyways, and you will hate me more. My dear, what are you? I think, oh, you're just a rival. I don't care, because this man is a godsend. Very good. By the way, we have a reason to... The ransom has been denied. Well, all of them have been denied, yeah. So, it does apparently also the ones that are not going to be paid for. We have a claim on this man. Because my nephew over here has a strong claim on Anhalt. Very interesting. My nephew is constantly, I say, but it's my cousin. Not the same thing. Not the same thing at all. Alright then. And we still have a payment to make. And by the way, as you can see, perhaps you have noticed of this, I have, well, solved some of my computer problems. And henge, also, the game with this mod just runs that a little bit smoother. That is indeed nice. Oh, let's get it started. Let's carouse. The more people we can get as friends, hopefully, the more we have a chance to actually make a true throw for the Emperor. Oh, we got now 7 votes. And we have another friend. That is very good. There's a big chance. His direct son is now also in the running. I see, I see. That is not what we agree with. We have 7 supporters right now. That is quite a few. Pope Vigilus as well. Now that's Pope Clemenstein. So this Pope... Hold on. This Pope is supporting me, actually. The improved relations is helping. I did not even know that. But he is indeed a de jure part of this empire. Interesting. And by the way, I was notified by somebody that I first couldn't vote because I was not de jure part of this empire, but Vlaanderen could vote, and Vlaanderen is not de jure part of it. So I think it was simply because I have had a titular title. Had in the past. We are no more the Duke of Babenberger. Nope, it's a trap for him. You will not become arbitrary, my son. Well, it was fun. We gained 20 prestige, and that barely makes up for all the people that said no. But we are no longer a very happy faction. Is that a fact? Carousing, reason carouse. Because we are the leader of the Glory faction, are we not? No, our Glory faction is no longer happy. We have no Glory faction. The heck? Were we not part of a Glory faction? I am sure we were. The heck happened over here? So you're of the Court faction, and the Court faction is happy. Right, but we... The court faction is rather large, right? Perhaps... I don't think you get a bonus for being in the same faction. But perhaps there's some programming to it. So, you know what? We'll join this faction. Apparently we have been voted off as the leader of the Glory faction for some reason. That is unfortunate. Yeah, my half-brother. Grown up... Oh, no Brian did I do. My half-brother who grew is still part of my court, the Di Parmas. You are a young lass. It might be more time to search for an appropriate wife for my son. Dunkeld, Scotland. Not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking more for an ally nearby. Which line of Hammerslet are you? You're the daughter of the Duke. That could be useful. You could be useful, but your son, to inherit, already has several daughters who are all married. Darn it. You're already pretty grown. I see, but your daughter over here, she doesn't have very good skills. And yes, I do see the Triple Mirice, but that is somewhere in Croatia. They lie over here. Not really keen to align with them. That's this family. And I think it's this girl? Yes, it is. So yeah, I'm not very keen to ally with them, because they're outside of the HRE. Wouldn't help me much. And even if he dies, and... well, this is the heir, right? Yeah, I shouldn't take that also into account, because they have seniority, strangely enough. Vlaanderen also would not be a bad idea to ally myself with. But Shy... I don't mind Shy myself, but the game doesn't really consider that a good trade. Wouldn't? Whoa! All of your children died. That is unfortunate, my man. Perhaps... Ah! Died. And then one boy. Not really good. Not something we can do there. And perhaps then to you? Who is your heir? Some other random boy in that line. No, I'm not gonna look up right now what it is. I don't know yet. I guess we're just going to continue. It will. The von Babenbergs. Even if you type in Babenberger in, at least when I type Babenberger in Google, you can. These are the people that pop up. The von Babenbergers. Is this also seniority that man is the thing, or is it just agnatic? Yeah, it's just agnatic, which is the problem. So that he comes up. Right. 4. Too young for my daughter. For my son. Who is the Duke of Carinthia? You are. Zaringen. 6. And some Italian allies. I don't know about it. That's again pretty far away, even if it is within the same empire, you know? He does have a lot of girls. And you have the... Ooh! This one is strong. Strong and might become Midas Touch, which means able to rule lands. But I think this... Isn't this an incest line? Yeah. It is, but it's kind of far. Her grandmother was my aunt. So that is pretty far though, and of the Provence. Oh, this has been given to the Salian. Isn't this supposed to be normally for Bosonit? Oh, I see what happens. Alright. And this lady is unfortunately a little too young. And she died. And he died under suspicious circumstances. Right. A lot of ladies, but yeah, I think this might be the lady we want to marry our boy out to. Because of the faction that it is strong. Strong is a good thing to inherit. Princess is nice for stuff. Prestige, don't get me wrong, but heck, princesses of England would even marry me. Quick girl. Yeah, but just of a courtier. I think that age category is perfect. Your daughter, would you do this? I don't think it is. I think it's far enough that we wouldn't have too much in-laws problems. So her with my... And you would take that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And I am in some... commanding some army. I don't know why, because the Holy Roman Empire is not at war. I assume we are being raided somewhere. That's the best I at least can think of. What is actually our income now with that we have 3 trade posts? That should be somewhat significant, I would say. Plus 13. Not too shabby. So, what is going on? We are not hostile to anything. Oh, I just got home as well. Alright. He has gotten a boy. Oh! Who just died? Is that my son? That is my son. My son died after illness. Christopher Babenberger. Oh, well, this reason is not Popol, but that's still not very nice. My second son died. And who do I have now as the second son? Taught by my cousin, Baldrich Babenberger. Alright then. King Otto the Handsome has created the title kingdom of Bohemia. Alright, we are getting more and more kingdoms within the empire. Yeah, I still don't know if I should have asked for her hand, but... And this man, I didn't even check if he had a daughter. He has daughters, but he will never let me marry them, probably. I mean, he shouldn't. After all, we kind of took some land of him. Doubtedly will be happy. So we are at war with... Holy heck, is this war... Revolt against the rule of Serene Doge. He won it. But they are connected once again. Alright. Hold on a minute. Why is Huh? Hamburg needs to be asked in to come into this war? That's weird. Oh no, Hamburg probably asked the Emperor to embargo on Acacia. Hence, both of them are now fighting in this war. Right, I understand now. Alright. I understand the issue. Court faction is happy. Away from court, that is understandable. Yeah, nothing very special going on around here. Duke Karlman. Let's see if we can win some honor in battles for our emperor and for ourselves. We are leading troop in Fürstenberg. That's over here, I think. Yep. I knew it wasn't this area. I first was either this army or that army. I have to be honest. I was first considering this, but this is too much to Austria. Fürstenberg, over here. I am known as the noble! Duke Karlman, the noble of Thuringia. Oh, doesn't it feel good to see the Babenberger line once again restored to honor? We went from a single baron to a duke. Yeah, and I know we had a ducal title there, but that is just temporary. Other nephew is ready to be educated. He's depressed, but take him. He is, after all, your second in line to inherit, I think, because you still only have a daughter. Despite being married to the lovely de Bourbon, Prince Adamore de Bourbon of France, who's still to fall in love. That doesn't seem to be a marriage that is going too well, to be honest. So we can build something, but we should keep in mind that in half a year comes the loan. So I don't want to build something that costs a ton of money. We just don't have... Oh. We don't have the opportunity to do... Now, come on, game. I click on Weimar, and I click on the Castle of Weimar. Thank you. No, all too expensive. By the way, what I also could do... Okay, game. Now I've had enough. Thank you. What I also could do is, of course, click through the holdings this way. We could increase the trade value. We are going to increase our trade posts a lot, I think. Yeah. So this is trade direct income and this is trade value local movement speed. Now this is trade route income itself. Let's... They already had those upgrades, alright. We can definitely afford those and still pay our loan. Anacona is dead. It's just dead. 2 battles and it's already down in war score. Ancona will not long be independent. All of these republics are going to be, well, incorporated over time into the HRE. Cannot pay them off, which I think happened in history, according with at least one of them. Yeah, you have strong claims on these titles, but unfortunately, you have no more strong interest. Ooh, but you can marry a princess. You know what, why not? Because she has a trait that, well, might become useful. Now that she is here, we might get people that are agile. Oh, new event. Certainly going to read that. And moreover, interestingly, it's the only daughter of this king. Why would he even marry it out to this man? But alright. For centuries, the magnificent Constantinople, queen of the cities, was a capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. Today, this glorious city is full of joy. A new ruler ascends to the throne, and a magnificent coronation takes place in Hagia Sophia. Ah, this is their great, well, I wouldn't want to say cathedral, but that might actually just be too little to consider Hagia Sophia like that. Enormous building. Very beautiful. In the name of Iosus Christoph Prancarator, Lord of the Cosmos, I, Ignatius, accept the imperial crown from the hands of Theodosius, Patriarch of Constantinople, and solemnly swear before the Senate and people of Rome as your Basilius to rule with just the people of Rome. Oh, of course they are, because they are the inhabitants of Rome. Yeah, I understand. The Basilius to rule in justice, fairness, and divine guidance, to protect this holy church from all evil, and by the grace of our Savior, to never let the light of our true faith and this Basilia Romanan to dim. So help God. Interesting enough, his wife's crown is more glowy than his own. Oh, no. And also, she's in a very special light. I have the feeling that this painting is actually focused more on the lady than it is on the man. But alright, that was a coronation. Simple coronation, so to speak. She married... Oh, don't mind it. She's strong. Can always make use of that. But, yeah. That's the coronation of the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire. All kinds of small little states over here being overrun. Yeah, this is... We don't need to look that way. That thing is over. I think the Holy Roman Empire is going to suffer more via attrition than they will suffer via through casualties. So let's see here. In 112, in 2 years we can attack. Yeah, that's going to stay for a long while, but actually will probably fight for this claim. Once he dies, his son gets on the throne, and we might have, and she might be dead. That may happen in the same time, but I do not give it a lot of chance. So I am a formidable fighter. My son currently is a skilled fighter. Oh, we've built some trade boots. We don't mind this. Let's immediately continue on with the next phase of creating better trade posts. That's a very good thing, but why can I not build this? Because we don't have the technology. Do we need trade practices at 5? All of a sudden a reason for a duke to have trade practices, which normally was completely useless for anyone that was using the feudal system. And there's already, I think, in a normal game that you, in order to work with them, you need trade practices, which I like, because they used to be so useless. Now at least that technology has always a use. I feel a little bit diminutive. The money lenders are here, reminding me that I have a loan to pay. I have the money right here, indeed. There you go. We could say not pay the loan back, but I'm certainly going to do that. Yeah, sure. Approve of that. But I feel a little bit... Well, Bavaria has been created, and Bohemia has been created, Luxembourg has been created. We need to become a king. We are lagging behind. How is our pitch for the throne is still going well. Still 7 people voting for me. Why not? Sister Oosterhild. A nun. No problem. And she has some friends. Okay. We are now friends with a sister. Not that it really matters, but yep. I wonder, is it time for carousing yet? No, a little further than this, I think. Ooh, we've just changed our portrait to... Yeah, we can carouse again. Let's cut that beard a little, huh? Our father had a big beard. We should have it. Yeah, let's do that. And then change our hairstyle also a little bit. There we go. That's a manly man. Actually, I kind of like this hairstyle always. And let's keep then the original beard. Let's do it like this. You know? More hair. Looks a little bit more like my hair this way. So. Son of mine can be educated. Yeah, that is a good education. We'll give him to him. Alright, I think it's time that we, well, start carousing just once more. I invite this man to carousing because he's going to be the heir. Oh, he is already the heir, but I... Oh, plan to kidnap. Oh, no. Let's not do something stupid over here. Let's see who votes for us and who doesn't vote for us. And then end the episode, of course. So, Duke of Dauphine. The Kaiser. Grand Duke of Bavaria. We cannot invite him. And Upper Lorraine. I think this is Upper Lorraine, right? Yes, it is. How? Why would you... Oh, you... opinion of me is bad. We can't invite you to carousing because of what? Declined invitation still, apparently. Alright. It's gonna be hard to find someone. But this is the Duke of Dauphine, so we'll invite him as well. Let's invite these two men, see if they come over, and then end the episode. Hopefully, they will all accept my gracious grand invitation. Come on. Accept them. Ah, the air still doesn't know. The Duke of Dauphine is coming. Paranoid delusions. Yes, will help Countess Adela. Medium taxes have been improved. Improved? No, approved. Oh my dear lord, there goes my daughter. Holy heck! I'm losing children left and right. I don't like that. By the way, wasn't somebody else still coming? Didn't we? Oh yeah, we couldn't invite you, that's right. Well, regardless of that then, let's end the episode. And, well, we'll see if we can invite somebody else yet again. But for now, I say I thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.